Hey, for this week the instructional design model that I chose is the systematic approach to instructional design. So kind of the creator or forefather, you might say, for this design would be Gagne, and it was actually a very large scale design, multiple teams, big production, really, is what it was. One of the things that Gagne produced was part of this is the 9 events of instruction, and I think you see a lot of that today especially in the military where I work. You see it used, and you can see how it's proliferated throughout a lot of other models of design. So what are the 9 events of instruction? First one's you gain the attention. Second, you inform the learner of the objective. Third, you stimulate recall of prior knowledge. Fourth, presenting the stimulus material. Fifth, providing learning guidance. Sixth, eliciting performance. Seventh, providing feedback. Eight, assessing performance. And ninth, enhancing retention and transfer. As you can see, this is pretty common throughout most instructional designs that you see today. But one of the issues they ran into with the systematic approach was that, like I said, it required large teams and was very big and costly. And this isn't really useful for most instructional design teams. Alright, so second part of the question this week is how might game-based learning change educational pedagogy? So games have the potential to change it a lot. They hold attention spans longer than traditional teaching, and if employed correctly, the games can increase the learning because students will stay engaged longer, allowing them to learn more in a shorter period of time. So, like, kind of that's one of the benefits, but what are some of the other benefits and risks? Well, big thing I see is the best benefit of the game-based approach is it allows students to do something that's fun and enjoyable, and it makes them have a better view of learning. So if learning is a chore and you hate it all the time, then you're not going to want to do it very much. If it's enjoyable and fun, well, it's awesome. So it just proliferates that learning throughout their life. And like I said, increased attention spans also helps a lot, provides more learning there. Some of the risks is students can just learn to play the game and actually not learn anything from it. So there's always that risk, and our text talked a little bit about how it can also the potential to lead to some aggressive behaviors, that type of thing, but not really a huge risk there. And lastly, something that I didn't really read in any text or anything, but I was just thinking through it and wondering about it, was how is that going to apply into kind of a real life scenario. So, hey, you go to work, and work isn't necessarily going to be a game, so you need to be able to teach something to students about discipline and work and follow through. So being able to understand, hey, I need to sit down and actually work through this, and I have to use my attention span to do that instead of always going to something that's just fun and a game, because work isn't necessarily always a game as much as we'd all like it to be. So those are some of my thoughts on it, and hope you guys enjoy it, and have a fantastic week, and hope your weather is cooler than mine.